Thank you. My name is Otumba Bestman Ozejumo, President, Team Nigeria for Change, publisher Ekomi Ekwe. You see, we live in a setting where there's so much mischief, there's so much propaganda, and there's so much politicking going on. I've gotten to that stage where we now play politics, even with the lives of people. I was watching the other day on TV when I saw the former governorship candidate of the Labour Party, I think Badibo Roots, and Badibo Roots Vivo. And I noticed he was saying that at the demolition in Makoko, he went there, they threatened to beat him up. They were demolition, beating people up. And I know that for a man of his caliber to go there, he wouldn't have gone alone. He would have gone with camera crew and his own personal security. And he couldn't show us even a clip of the beatings of himself being harassed and threatened. It shows he was only playing politics. Should we demolish houses? People go through pains to build those houses. People have settled in places. Somebody is now a landlord and suddenly is losing his home, which is not something to celebrate. But if those things were done in error, negating urban planning without approvals, and also causing havoc to the lives of the larger majority, should it continue? That's another question we have to answer. Now we look at it. Because the governments in the past have left these things unattended to, should we leave it to continue? And most times I've noticed we are the same ones I would say in saner climes, in developed countries. These things don't happen. Now we want to be like those developed countries. And yet, people are playing politics with it. Some of those places are security risks, in the sense that a lot of shanties around there. Some of those buildings being demolished are the buildings that will eventually collapse. Some of them are built in waterways, some blocking canals, some where they're supposed to have maybe even the greens. But these things can't continue. Now, on the side of government should look at it and look at, okay, how do we ameliorate the pains of the people? And that's why compensation must be paid, should be paid, ought to be paid. And then to a large extent, we cannot just say because they all don't have documents, they don't have papers, then they must not be, the effect should not be cushioned. It should be. And that's why I love what the budget is doing. They paid compensation, they plan to pay. In fact, in the last 2 weeks, they have even increased the amount of money they are giving to the people. It can never be enough. But the government also have limited funds. So anyhow we look at it, the government needs to play its role to the society. In 10 years, we'll be proud of what the government is doing today. And at the same time, they should also ameliorate the pains of the eviction and injection. But let's be careful who we listen to. Some of the people coming on air to condemn are only saying it because they want to discredit the government. When they get there, they will see the need for those things to be done. So it's only politics, they are playing with it. But finally, I urge the government to please keep looking at ways to compensate these people, ameliorate their pain, and at the same time, give us the urban renewal that we desire as a people.